both messed up in our lives. We've been through all the fights, but you're my shining star. My midnight walk down that path. I love that look in your eyes. Takes me to paradise. You're all I need in this world. No money can buy what you're worth. Don't wanna be living this life if living is without you. Where would I be without you next to me? Where would I lie if you weren't by my side? When I look at you, I see everything I need to see. My dreams come to life if you were mine tonight. We both have changed in our lives and have been bruised with some lies, but we continue to stand, walking while we're holding hands. Our love and trust that we share takes me to memory lane. You're all I need in this world. No money can buy what you're worth. Nobody can satisfy me quite the way you do. Where would I be without you next to me? Where would I lie if you weren't by my side? When I look at you, I see everything I need to see. My dreams come to life if you are mine tonight. The way you talk so sweet and you're looking at me, baby, I've gotta have you. I wanna take this dance, turn it into romance. Finally, one more becomes two. Nobody can satisfy me quite the way you do. Where would I be without you next to me? Where would I lie if you weren't by my side? When I look at you, I see everything I need to see. My dreams come to life if you are mine tonight. If you are mine tonight.
Anything I have, you own for the moment. So tell me what you want, and yeah, I'll hand it over. She wants all of the things I treasure, yeah. I'm under her spell, and I love it. Don't know why I love it. Love the way she whines. I'm out of my mind. Everything I like goodbye. She wants my attention, affection, time, respecting my freakiness, no tension. My shoes, my pants, my shirt, because she knows what it's worth. My crib, a bag for spending, the love that she ain't getting. She claim it's a one-time thing, oh. I'm like, yo, take my keys, stick 'em in your ignition. I don't normally do this, baby. Take control of the gears, make sure you switch the position. Press the pedal, light a heart. There's only tonight, there's no tomorrow. So do that. Start the ignition. Now let's take off. Big ballin' Whitney things, yeah, she don't own it. Make her feel like a queen, yeah, give her money. She want that climax, I'ma let her get it. She loves speed, so I'ma let her feel it. I'm a smooth operator. I'ma let her love what I've got. I'm a smooth operator. She wants my attention, affection, time, respecting my freakiness, no tension. My shoes, my pants, my shirt, because she knows what it's worth. My crib, a bag for spending. The love that she ain't getting. She claim it's a one-time thing. I got to let you know. Keys, stick 'em in your ignition. Put 'em in ignition, babe. Take control of the gears, make sure you switch the position. Oh, girl, I love the way you drive me crazy. Press the pedal, light or hard. There's only tonight, there's no tomorrow. Do that, so do that, do that, do that, do that.
Give me my keys back.
Yo, you take my kindness for weakness. Wrong move. Yeah. ITM. Mad Mike. No little Don type shit, man. I'll tell you this. This how we keep it up. Ay, never can eat enough. I'm about to eat too much. Ay, I need a tummy tuck. I'm coming for the bag. Ay, tell him to double up. I'ma eat everything. Ay, glutton is for the bucks. If you knew what we do, then why don't you follow us? Ay, we going straight to the light. So boy, you ain't dark enough. Ay, so boy, you ain't hard enough. You stepping up to me, step to the wrong one. This is the king of come. Like, who you think you running with? They should've lose the race. Who you think you running with? I show you they out of shape. Get that waist trainer. Get out of my way. Sit back on the couch. Them potato days. You are more like a french fry. I could look you up in your eyes. I could tell you are not that guy. Why you be trying to act so high? Even with all of the future J's, you are really, really not fly. I don't even have to flip the page. I could tell you just how you die. Yeah. I can see it. You won't believe it. It's crazy.
Now you dead, R.I.P., yellow tape, murder scene. How I'm rolling, VIP, got a Glock with a beam. Up now from hard work, hot days, yard work. Now my grass stay cut, I do a show, better pay up. When I buy my weed, better wait up. You're not in my circle, gotta shape up. Slack off, take pay cuts, another hater, all shucks. What's new, under the sun, minus you, I'm the one. Add it up, get the sum, good at math, far from dumb. House of scholars, full of knowledge, master wizard, Harry Potter. Master roller, Harry Pothead, been a monster, no Loch Ness. I'm the truth, hope you get it. About money, then you know I'm with it. Making jugs all around the city, rock 2 chains, no titty. Mad Mike like big bro, we been down, 10 toes. We chase cheese, no lactose. We ball out, all pro, no load of dime. Mad Mike type shit. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. ITM.
Get it up, get it up, get it up. It's enough for us to go fill it up. I'ma fill it up like a breast cup. I look like money from the chest up, rest up. I sleep when I'm neck up. Money, more power, respect up. Yo, you need to get your check up. I'm way more than the next up. Yeah, bruh, legend status, bless up. Shout out KRS-One. Trusted a nigga like State Farm. He ain't really know me from A-Dumb. Hey, mom, we made it to Vega. Thankful for your patience. History in the making. Please don't check my cadence. I'm a beat supplier, he's a liar. If he said he found somebody close as fire. Hold up, comma, take your time, because I did some stuff that I do not desire. I try to keep it right, I live my life like when I write, man, it ain't nothing tighter. I need 100 racks and chips, a lighter, and sativa just to keep me higher.
It's another one. Articulate. It's the new anthem. Jamaica. Yo!
A yard man singing now. I get to you singing now. A poor people singing now. A yard man singing now. I get to you singing now. A poor people singing now. Welcome to Jamaica, Jamaica. Genuine people, nobody, no fake. Throughout the world, movers and shakers. No go fi hustle, the real money makers. Turn up the speakers, the bass treble and tweeters. Party till the morning, nowhere, no sweeters. And we no cheaters, we love your senoritas. A family we said that, we are with brothers keepers. A yard man thing, you know. I get to you thing, you know. A poor people thing, you know. Yeah. A yard man thing, you know. I get to you thing, you know. A poor people thing, you know. Yo. Dominate the world in athletics. White sand beach, she said the aesthetics. The landscape is so photogenic. One word to describe this is epic. Reggae music, yeah, how we make it, yeah. And don't make nobody come take it, yeah. Creating new dances, yeah, check it, yeah. Out of many, one people respect it, yeah. A yard man thing, you know. I get to you thing, you know. A poor people thing, you know. A yard man thing, you know. I get to you thing, you know. A poor people thing, you know. Yo. Would you return? Free vibes. Play a bob and everything alright. Would you return? Free vibes. Play a bob and everything alright. Sing. Would you return? Free vibes. Play a bob and everything alright. Would you return? Free vibes. Play a bob and everything alright. A yard man thing, you know. I get to you thing, you know. A poor people thing, you know. A yard man thing, you know. I get to you thing, you know. A poor people thing, you know. Yeah. That's how we talk the things them, is it me? Select that when I bring, is it me I say? A yard man thing. Articulate. Yeah. I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are indeed live. Hold on. Oh. Did not want that next track. All right, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. We are indeed live. Hey, it's your girl 759 on the screen, ready to do my thing. I'm joined by my co-host, everyone's favorite Minx, the Bronx Bully, the Beast from the East with the gap in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay. AKA No More Free Jewels. AKA Fuck You Pay Me. AKA a bunch of AKAs. Call it whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it a copycat. Do they dig or do they dig?
They better dig.
Motherfucking right. Shout out to our homegirl Vicky over on Periscope. I was about to say Pinterest, yo. I'm getting all these apps screwed the fuck up. Over on Periscope, she said she just started working on her next project. That's wonderful, Vicky. Please let us know how it goes.
Yes, please.
Please let us know how it goes. This is, in case you don't know, the Random Talking Indie Music Show. From now on, when I start playing the indie music, I will be leaving the title of the songs and the artists and where you can find them, because, you know, we are about the indie artists. This would not be the RTIM show without the I, and that's the indie. Oh, and the M in the music. They don't try to take my idea. You're damn right, Vicky. Listen. I hope that you.
I'm wearing our legacy shirt, by the way.
Hey, that's the old school. That's the. Is that the sh? Is that the sh shirt?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm actually gonna make my screen bigger because I see that you had to zoom in.
Oh, hang on a second. I will. Right. Damn now.
Hold on, let me just make it a little bit, just a tad bit bigger. I want to give you a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Right in the middle. There we go. See, yeah, because I like to have the shit around me.
Yeah.
It's a little aesthetic over at Caffeine, so I don't feel like it's just a web camera type joint.
Shout out to our homie Leonard, Minx's manager.
Leonard. What's up, Leonard?
Leonard. Do you go by Lenny or Leo? Or Mr. Crawl 50 if you're nasty. This is Tuesday night. We do have some leftover topics from last night. We will get to those shortly. But before we do so, ladies and gentlemen, we do got shirts. Please show your support for RTIM. Purchase a t-shirt. They're not in a store or any type of website quite yet. However, if you would like to purchase one, please let us know. We will hook you up with your size and color. We'll even customize it for, a small fee. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as we get your information, we'll just make sure that your shirt gets shipped to you. And of course, we got some more designs coming soon. Let's see. Hustle Culture Magazine. Yeah, that's the movement. It's growing, it's moving. If you would like to be part of the hustle culture and be shouted out onto their platform, all you have to do is just send a picture, your name, your location, your IG handle, and a small quote of what you think hustle culture means to you. Have all that sent to hustleculturemag@gmail.com. Also, shout out to the Freedom Steppers here in Lynchburg, Virginia. They do positive outreach for the community, for the children, and everybody. And they also help you get your voter rights restored. This is a very important election, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta do some work. So please get in touch with them if you would like. If you haven't had your voters' rights restored or you haven't registered yet, please let them know. They can hook you up or point you to the right location as to where you can get your voters' rights restored. Um,
Mm, nice.
I think that is indeed it. Pretty soon we will have a graphic up for the new Merciless cast. So I can have that on there for promo as well. Before we do get started, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the news, the international news. There's a big, ginormic explosion in Beirut. That
Yeah, what was up with that?
that was some scary shit. Apparently, it's a couple of stories going. They said it might have been leftover. The stuff they make fireworks with.
Yeah,
It
I saw shit about that. I saw someone talking about that.
Yeah, it could be that. Um, and some people try to say it was intentional and this, that, and blah, but we really don't know. However, there's been dozens of people that have been killed in the blast and thousands of people injured. So please, ladies and gentlemen, please, you know, whoever you worship, whoever you pray to, send a word over to the people over in Beirut. That is crazy. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's all over the news. It's all over Twitter. Um, it's just crazy. I cannot imagine standing on my balcony and seeing something like that. What looks like it's a big plume of smoke, and you saw the little flashing lights as if they were fireworks, and then it was this big mushroom cloud, and it just leveled the whole entire city.
Yeah, I saw that because at first I thought it was a missile.
I thought it was like a bomb or somebody had dropped some shit, but
I said it's going down, and I ain't ready for it.
yeah, nobody's ready for it. And it was near a port. Um, I should have some information on here. Hold on a second. I want to give y'all the somewhat right information. Here we go. Uh, they're saying it's not clear what caused it. But hospitals are said to be overwhelmed. Many buildings have been destroyed. This was in the capital city of Lebanon.
Mm.
And they've been having tensions for quite a while over there in the Middle East anyway. So I'm hoping that it's not, a war or something about to brew and pop off. But
Well, after what I saw the other night with what somebody had posted, I think it was Mike Baggs had posted something about what Louis Farrakhan had said. And I saw that and I went to sleep in tears. I said, "Oh my God."
yeah, no, I just don't want World War III to pop off. That's all I'm saying.
Well, oh shit.
You over
Let
here,
this shit flow one more
you are
time. Oh my God.
breaking. What are you over there
Where'd
breaking
you,
it up?
I had such a bad situation today. I just bought a last week I bought like one of those iPad holders,
Uh huh.
and it was supposed to be one of the heavy duty shits, and yeah, that shit snapped on me.
You got what you
And
paid
I
for.
well, technically yes, because Gino was like roasting me about it, and I was like in my feelings because I was like it's upsetting because you got to keep, to those of you that want to start podcasts, if
Yeah.
something breaks, and it's not like something immediate that I could run to Best Buy or something to replace it. It's all about if it's available.
You said it's a like an iPod holder.
It's an iPad holder as well as an iPhone holder, and it's supposed to be a metal rod type shit, and the shit.
I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna show you some stuff that I just put together because the iPad holder that I had gotten it holds my iPad a certain way, but it wasn't working for what I needed when we were doing station head. So what I did was
You screwed it into the wall.
no, no. I took a desktop mic stand. Peep the ingenuity, people. I took the desktop mic stand, and it's got a clamp. The iPad thing got a clamp on it, so I clamped it to the stand itself, and I got it adjusted. So I just leaned the iPad on it because it doesn't hold it vertically because my iPad is bigger than this here. So I have to
Right.
just lean it on there, and it works. This might look like it's crazy. No, it's not a laptop stand. This is one of the this is an iPad stand. This is an iPad thing right here, and I just got it nigga rigged to a desktop mic stand. That's that MacGyver for your ass.
See that I did the same shit. Like I literally had to like I had to screw if yo when we get off, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna be like, you know what, Minx? You know what, Minx? There's something really wrong with you.
As if I didn't
My
know that already.
yeah, well, let me tell you, I be doing some MacGyver shit up in this bitch too.
You got
And
to.
what pissed me off was I bought a lot of stuff I bought last year had started breaking this year.
Oh.
And that's what pissed me off the most because you spend a lot of this money and you're like, come on, what the fuck? Hold on.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you have to do when you want a podcast. I mean, things break, you got to keep replacing them. And if you're people like Minx and I here, we have a whole tote full of USB cords, XLR cords. If you don't know what an XLR is, it's the one to plug into your mic. We
Right.
got RCA cables out the wazoo. We got quarter thirds. Vicky says, Seven and Minx, y'all are very creative. Listen, we have to be.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money to keep fucking replacing
As an
everything.
only as an only child and a product of a single parent household, there was a lot of things that I could not afford. I had to build my own shit. I couldn't afford a drum set. I made my own. That is just imagination. You got to do what you got to
Well,
do.
if you want to talk about imagination, um, I did something today that I haven't done in years. I woke up at 12 o'clock this afternoon.
What?
Me, Gina, and Gino. And that was because
I was up a little after 9:30.
well, here's what happened. She had woke us up. I think it was around 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it was 3 o'clock because I did screenshot my phone when I looked at it and it said 333. Ding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I asked her, what's the problem? What's the problem? Like she wasn't awake. She was like sleeping but talking to us. Like she sleepwalks.
Oh.
And she was having a full blown conversation with me, but I knew she was sleeping. So I just kept saying, uh-huh, mm-hmm, right, yeah, okay, here's your teddy bear. All right, really? Oh, wow. So she turned over and went back to sleep. So now Gino's up, I'm up, we're watching Degrassi. And
Y'all
then
got to stop.
that was his fault. So we're watching Degrassi, and then I was like, yo, I'm hungry. So my ass got up and went into the kitchen and got me some Lucky Charms, which I regretted this morning. Well, actually this afternoon because my stomach was in bubble guts. And then
It's the
I was like,
marshmallows.
it was raining like crazy. Gina was like in and out of consciousness all day. So pretty much today I'm just starting right now, 7 o'clock. I'm just starting the day. And our internet got knocked out. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this internet? Because, my phone internet is so much better than Wi-Fi these days. And
Crazy, isn't it?
yeah, you know what? I have Boost Mobile, which I've said I'm very proud to have Boost Mobile. I see that T-Mobile was trending because they're giving y'all mofos $2 sandwiches, $2 meals.
Nobody asked for T-Mobile to merge with Sprint. It's not helping me, Eddie.
No,
It ain't helping me at all.
Boost Mobile's is dope. I mean, I was paying the $35 a month because again, I'm home all day. I
Yeah.
like to factor in what my necessities are. So if I'm home all day and everything is about Wi-Fi, then I don't really need to be paying $50 a month because I'm not out and about like that.
Hmm.
Now, when I had did the $35 a month, I went outside for 2 hours. I ran through my data. So Gino's like, just get the $50 a month plan. I said, for what? For what? I do most of my communications through WhatsApp anyway. So that was my day. So with all this shit breaking, um, and then I missed several messages. I was supposed to go over to the location today to take care of some stuff, but I was late. So I really do feel like I guess we were tired or something. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was the rain. It was definitely the rain because the rain took us the fuck out.
Yeah, that type of rain. That's basically what y'all had today. Was what we had yesterday.
Right.
And I was telling my mom, I was like, I should text Mix and tell her just in case, because by 2:30 it was looking quite scary outside. I was like, you know how this goes. Every time it rain, the wind blow a little too hard. We get some
And then
lightning. Yeah.
everything was knocked the fuck out.
And then I'm
Like
like
it's
sitting in the dark for hours, like, oh my God. But it's a common occurrence here anyway. It could be pretty outside and the lights just cut the fuck off whenever it feel like it.
oh yeah, absolutely.
See, we have Con Edison Jr. down here. Yeah, we just got old equipment and they just keep trying to put duct tape on shit that doesn't work instead of just replacing. I mean, as high as that damn bill is, and most of it is taxes and what they call maintenance fees. So
Right.
I live a couple of miles away from the nearest transformer, and every time it hits, the whole neighborhood gets wiped out within 5 miles, except the hospital because they run on generators. And people who live near the hospital usually all right. It's the rest of us got to sit in the dark. So,
That is that is
uh,
definitely true.
Vicky, she said her internet went out around 9 a.m. Vicky, where are you from? I think we have asked her that one time before. You know my mind is trash.
I'm mad that you said it was trash.
It is. It is god awful. I need to take some of that that memory pill, those memory pills.
Hold on. I did that on purpose.
Uh oh.
Hold on. Now I want to show you real quick. I want to show y'all real quick my MacGyver skills.
No.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So this is my ring light. What first of all, why the fuck is this so smudgy?
Clean your lens.
Okay. So this is my ring light, right? This shit used to clamp onto my desk. It broke. So my ass had to screw the shit.
You.
Oh, and wait a minute. Lots and lots of double-sided tape, right? So now I got this shit here, which is like my USB joint.
Yeah.
That shit screwed into the wall. I got this shit screwed into the wall. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, this is kind of like a little mini prison.
You know what?
This, you see, this is all you hear double-sidedness.
Oh my. Minx,
So
yo.
this is what I got to deal with.
But I give it to you though.
All of this is double-sided. This whole fucking shit is double-sided. I got my daughter's fucking little play mat that she had in the ceiling for the room noise.
Yeah.
Like this is all MacGyvered out. Like
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep it G. That shit. Ah, that's dope. But that's what you have to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever decide you want to do a podcast and you don't have a space and all you have is a closet, you better make it fucking work.
make this show. And I'm not even gonna front. This has become like my comfort zone. I don't like leaving this room. Gina literally stands in the hallway, like in the doorway, like, can I come in? And I'm like, no.
It's not enough room. It's just for me.
Not a- But she sits here and I come in and I'm like, what are you doing in here? She's like, I'm just looking. And then all my knobs are turned and I got to sit here and adjust everything
Ooh, what is
again.
this?
What's this button do? Yeah, demolishes everything. But speaking of MacGyver, the last thing I'm going to say about this, my dad is an effing genius. When I woke up at 5 o'clock, well, 3:33 this morning, and Gina finally went back to sleep, I looked and I saw I had emails. I said, okay, let me check these emails and see if there's anything important. I saw my dad's email in there. He never emails me. And it said my song Getaway, right? Now, mind you, my dad does not have the stems of this track. He does not have the stems of these vocals or anything. You know that when I hit play, I waited until like maybe 3 o'clock this afternoon to hit him up. And I said, how did you do a mix on vocals you don't have.
On and nothing, just the track itself, the whole just
Just the track
MP3.
itself. The whole he took. I said, well, what were you doing? He's like, first of all, he said I was bored. I said, wait a minute, you in
Yep,
a
I was
freaking
waiting
mood.
on that. I was waiting on that. He was bored. I just wonder what happens if I EQ this.
Yeah. So he was, I guess, testing out certain programs and stuff like that, and I'm always a prototype. So I said, yo, how did you do that? So we had a little powwow discussion about it today. So my dad is bored. He's looking to mix records. He is affordable. We're working on his website, y'all. If y'all have projects or anything like that, please get at him. He has a professional recording studio with professional hardware equipment. He's not a digital dude. So
Yeah, he's analog to the max.
analog to the max. So he's looking for projects to work on. I don't exactly have my EP finished for him to do anything. But if you guys are interested, I will actually be doing a giveaway next week for a mix and master. I'll be paying for that fee for you. So if you have a project or a song that you need professional work done, send me an email and I will pick a winner and we'll get that popping for you.
Get mixed by Morpheus.
Yeah, Morpheus. I have to do his drop too for that
Yeah, one day I'm gonna ask him how he got that name. Uh,
because he wakes people up, all of us artists. He's the Morpheus of the music business. That's why we went with that.
oh, this wasn't what I was going for. Oh, well, yes, it is. Yeah. So, like I said, we do have some topics. I'm not sure why I put this in my list because I don't even know what you could really say about it. But I guess J. Cole decided he wanted to switch up his career. He just released a couple tracks. I think he's putting out an album. After which, however, he wants to go to basketball. He's been practicing. He's actually pretty good when he does pickup games. But the fact is, you're 35, and that's kind of late to be starting a basketball career. I mean, he's dead ass about it. So the Detroit Pistons reached out to him and said, "Hey, hit us up for that tryout."
That's all because they know that has nothing to do with, in my opinion, him actually being necessarily good. I just think it's because people will come out and see that shit.
For real, if they were to sign J. Cole to like the worst franchise,
Oh yeah, that would be income. It would be income for them
he
because
would be the new Jordan of this era because Mike went to Chicago and built the team basically from nothing.
right.
Down there over in Chicago, they weren't even checking for the Bulls. They were checking for the damn Chicago Blackhawks, and that's the hockey team.
Damn.
They were checking for hockey before they was checking for basketball. Their team was really that damn bad, and Mike pretty much turned a terrible franchise into the best franchise. J.
But
Cole might be.
wasn't that like remember when Michael Jordan decided that he wanted to play golf?
Baseball.
I mean, yeah, baseball.
Yeah.
And they went to Space Jam. I was thinking about Space Jam.
Yeah, he did
And,
that too.
and Mr. was clowning him and shit.
He played baseball for like 18 months. He came back, filmed the movie, and all that shit.
Mm.
And just looking at if y'all haven't seen it yet by now, it's called The Last Dance. It's a 10-parter. Please watch it. That shit's dope.
What is that,
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I used to fuck with Scottie Pippen. Like that was my guy. Like I don't know why, but I like back in the 90s. I used to like the New York Knicks. That was my number 2 team. Of course, my number 1 team has always been the Celtics, but my number 2 team was the New York Knicks, and I liked John Starks. It was just certain players. I don't know why. I guess because he was small. He was smaller than Patrick Ewing. That big motherfucker. Anyway, yo, Patrick Ewing is one big guy. But yeah, so J. Cole, I don't know. Sir, if you do decide to play basketball at the late age of 35, and I say late because that's that's injury age. That's when your knees go bad. That's when your elbows get that tonight that arthritis. That's when your fingers get all, you know,
Articulate.
arthritic. Yeah.
What's up, articulate?
Speaking of articulate, I just played one of his new joints off his new album. Uh it's called I Am Articulate. Y'all
Yo, I have been
y'all please
slacking.
please y'all need to go stream that. I played his joint Yad Men Ting. That joint nice. That joint go. Shout out to our homie Articulate from the station head. Daisy. Yo, when you blow up, I want an autograph copy.
Yo, he's in blogs and everything.
Blowing up.
Blowing
You've seen his Instagram.
Yeah. Articulate knows what he's doing. He should teach a class.
He very well should. He very well
Yeah.
should. But that's our homie though.
He's making, articulate, like, I feel like
He's
know,
making the right moves.
he not even that. Yo, he gave me such like juice, man. Like with that merciless shit. He
Yeah.
gave me such juice, you know. It's I gotta give him a fee. I have to give him a fee. Let me give you a fee. No, because you know what, that shit, when I think about it, I was Googling it the other night. I said, what the fuck is a merciless? Like, I gotta see how deep this merciless thing goes. And when I read about it, I was like, yo, that's exactly how I feel. Merciless.
And that's you in a nutshell.
That is definitely me in a nutshell. And I was like, I want to get that soundbite from Gladiator with Mark. What was it? Lucius Line. What was I said? Lucius Line. Forgot his name. Lucius, I think. And he says, "Am I not merciful?"
No, no, no.
I'm gonna have that.
Like
I'm gonna have that.
absolutely not.
I'm gonna have that as a drop. I'm gonna start. The drop with the regular radio shit, and I'm gonna have it like in the background screaming, "Am I not merciful?" Now I'm gonna be like, yes, yes, I am.
Oh goodness gracious, but yeah, yeah. Shout out to Articulate though.
Shout out to him.
Um, and shout out to y'all on caffeine. Yo, last night we blew up.
Last night was lit.
Last night was lit. Mix and I talked off air. She sent me some screenshots. Yo, y'all fuck with us big time. We really rock with y'all, caffeine. We love y'all.
That was the most views that we had since we started broadcasting on here on the night of
On a
some
battle night.
Yeah,
And
on
we
a
and we doubled from last week.
doubled from last week, and there was a lot of like verified accounts on caffeine because I was in the Discord server. I was asking some questions. Did y'all like promote me or some shit? Like,
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know. But when I looked on Twitter and I saw that people shared, the live,
Hmm.
I was like, oh my god, people are sharing the live over there. So, shout out to Caffeine TV. I like it here, and I think I'm probably gonna make this a permanent home.
Yeah, shit. Might as well.
No more replays. If you ain't here to see the shit when it's live, then too fucking bad. You gotta wait for the audio drop.
You might be able to see it on Periscope.
No, I'm really thinking about taking away the cross-platform thing because everybody's fucking doing it now.
Of course they are, but what can you do? Copycat
Honestly,
spiders. Seriously,
honestly,
we got such success with it. We might as well keep rolling. If it ain't broke, fuck it.
articulate. I got you. I'm actually helping a lot of people start their playlist companies because I hate the word curator. It sounds so like weird.
And kind of
I
gimmicky.
It's kind of gimmicky, and the legitimate term is A&R. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, but
Curator.
yeah. But no. You can't give people that. Nope. You can't just start calling people A&R because they're gonna take that to their head and don't know the first thing about it.
Oh, no. That part I get. What
Hmm.
I mean is when I teach people how to be A&Rs, legitimate curators, they get a login. They have to come into a shutdown. It's a private thing. You have to know industry folks. To be part of this,
Mm.
and you can get paid. You can get paid to do curation, but you have to be, you just have to do the training on the proper way because some people really think that being a curator is just adding your friends, and that's not curation. That's just adding your friends. That's just doing some shit that you can do. Curation means you have to say no sometimes.
And
Curation,
I meant to talk to you off air about if I remember it. If I remember it, I'll screenshot it and tell you.
yeah, because there's a lot of curators. Don't get me wrong, but you know, the paid ones, the ones that pay, that have to be paid. I think those are the ones that are legitimate. The free shit is not.
Oops.
So I get paid for this. I don't do this shit for free. I get paid for this. I have to log into a server. I have to listen to hundreds of songs and the songs that I'm feeling. And this is between other playlisters that are like, hey, look, check out this artist. This artist is from Long Island, pretty dope. Tell me what you think. And I'm like, yeah, I like this artist. So we split the pay. It's deeper than just drop your links. It's deeper than that shit. So that's why I
And
laugh.
also, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all gonna do something like that, listen to the song before you just put it up on a playlist because I've heard some of y'all playlists. Some of those songs
Trash,
should not be on there.
trash,
And I'm just
trash.
keeping it a buck. Like some of those songs are poorly mixed. They don't sound professional. They don't sound good. They should not be there.
A real curator would tell somebody that, look,
No shade. No.
send me something else. This is not the right one. This is not the one you should be promoting. A real curator would do that, which I have said to artists. They send me tracks, and I'm like, look, I'm really not thinking that this particular song is going to push the playlist because if not, I put that shit as the last song. So playlisting is all about obviously as well as the positions of the tracks as well.
Mhm.
I always rotate it. I look each day. If this song has 30 streams and the song above it has 10, guess who's getting moved down?
Gotta work for it.
Okay. Articulate says, I'm getting nervous a little bit because I'm going to be hitting national radio soon. Don't be
Don't
scared.
be yo. This what you working for though, right? Like I hope you ain't do all this work just to stay indie and stay local. Blow up. I want you
Well,
to.
that's pretty much how I feel in my career. I feel like, because I have a lot of anxiety about it, I feel like if I make it, well, I'm not going to say if, when I make it, I'm going to just be able to say, I did that shit and just walk away because I don't want to make it. I just want to be able to say I had an opportunity to do it.
Like a bucket list type deal.
Exactly. Next level jitters. Yes, because what do they say? The higher the level, the bigger the devils. So it is scary. But just make sure you get your organite crystals and all that joints. Protect
Since
yourself.
y'all into that woke stuff, I hope y'all pretty much walking in with your eyes open. All three of them. You better walk.
Walk with the load. No, for real.
You better. You better.
Look, I literally got into it. I'm not gonna say I got into it, but there was a couple of people reaching out to me. Again, I've been holding it for Merciless Cast, but maybe next week, once we do a little bit more research, me and 759, we'll probably discuss it on the show about these mixtape scams that are floating around.
I've been seeing.
Um,
I've been seeing more of those pop up lately.
but what bothers me is that I don't understand, and I'm gonna just
and
like
and
give
not
you
and not
a
and not
little.
and not just the fake mixtape shits, but those fake uh emails from Columbia, Sony.
Oh yeah, I mean that shit. I'm not really too. People should know that Sony would
No,
never.
but people
They would,
don't. But people don't, and that's the crazy part about it because they see that and they screenshot it. They're so quick to screenshot it and post it like, "Yo, Columbia just hit us up. They like our music." Bruh,
yeah,
ain't no way in hell they like your music, not what I just heard. There ain't no way they
right.
reaching out to you, son. Hey,
Articulate says also the celebrity artist scams. They're saying that they want to see that Articulate. You see, that's what I'm saying is like that. This is what bothers me. And shout out to Leonard because I spoke to him about it because you know me, I hear scam and I'm all over it. Oh my God, I want to. But we have to have all of the evidence first before we come out and say that this is a scam going on. So everything has to be presented as an allegedly basis.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, because allegedly, um, this is what's going on. And of course, like, a little taste of my ideas about this is that, look, I just ask artists to do one thing. And I want you to just understand one thing. Show me the last event your favorite artist is DMing you about, paying you paying them to promote you. I want you to think about when was the last time they had an event that they were paid for. And then I want you to consider if you should pay them anything. That's all I want people to do.
I also want you to kind of discuss uh, a little free jewel, if you will. Uh,
Only free jewels are only on RTIM.
yeah, just a slight free jewel here. Um, there was someone who tweeted that Rap Caviar liked their music.
Hmm.
And hold on, let me look at the. I'm not going to mention the person's name. I'm just gonna read the tweets as soon as I find it.
Hmm.
As soon as I find it. Scroll, 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 scroll. Uh, the biggest playlist on Spotify really just followed me on Instagram.
Right.
So what does that mean? Absolutely nothing, right?
Um, how can I put this delicately?
You can't. Just come out with it.
I'm going to say this. Rap Caviar is the biggest fucking scam playlist that's ever on the planet.
Okay, there we go.
It is the biggest scam because, again, if you are Rap Caviar, why are you only on Spotify? Why don't you have playlists on SoundCloud? Why don't you have playlists on Tidal? Why don't you have Apple playlists? Because we know Apple is now doing their business as far as pushing artists on New Music Friday, et cetera, et cetera. Um, and Deezer, which Deezer is more worldwide. I'll tell you from my own software that I have, it is a lot harder to fake streams on Deezer, Apple, Tidal, all these spaces, unless you're buying, again, thousands of premium accounts and thousands of VPN servers, which no one is going to do that because Spotify is the easiest to crack. So Rap Caviar's idea is, putting you in between Drake and Pop Smoke and hoping that in between you'll get heard, which you won't because they're going to just apply fake streams to that. So all of that shit is a scam. All of that shit is not accurate. I get hit up about this for the last 2 weeks now. I have artists sending me DMs that they're getting people that are following them. Realize these celebrities have not worked. They are not making money. Rap Caviar is desperate because the labels cannot afford to keep paying the toll. So if they don't have money coming in, Rap Caviar is now going to reach out to the underground because we know that there is clout associated with your music being placed on this playlist.
Rap Caviar currently has 663,000 followers. They are following 1,884 people. They have
Word.
1,330 posts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not on the Instagram page at all. I'm looking at the screenshot. Uh, I mean, I didn't. Okay, congratulations.
And you're right, Articulate. Articulate says, I always tell artists it's not worth faking streams. You won't have a fan base. Exactly. Streams is streams. Fan base is fan base. Now, if you decide to go the straight edge, you come to Minx and you say, Minx, I've been faking my social media. I've been faking my music streams. I've been faking all this shit. I want to go on the straight edge now. You know what my advice would be? Delete everything and start over. because I would not be able to run a successful audit because of the fake shit. I'll see people from Bangladesh that played your music or favorited your music, knowing good and damn well that your music is not hidden in Bangladesh.
Wait, wait.
So it doesn't make sense to do it. Some people they'll buy fake streams and then they'll wait 30 days and then try to start off fresh. But again, marketing is going to be hard because now we don't know your target audience. Now you got to spend more money because at that point now we have to run a campaign to push your song again and within 30 days. So that shit is going to cost about to do a whole join over. An average PR firm, a real PR firm, that shit is probably going to cost you like $700-800.
Yikes.
If you want me to teach you how to do it, that's going to have to cost you about $1,500.
Damn.
So it's expensive. It's an expensive fuck up to fix.
Y'all be quick to put that up there like you really did something though.
Yeah, robots love you. That's what I tell people. Robots love you.
Cause you're just gullible.
Because even right now, for a lot of people noticing changes on my Minx Radio page, I literally just took my page because I found out that someone sent me fake shit.
Uh-oh.
So what I'm doing now is that I have a PR company cleaning up my page. So you'll notice like mass deletions, I changed it from the Minx Show to Minx Radio now because I guess they had the Minx, I know who it was. I know who it was because I know this motherfucker's IP address.
Well,
But
Jesus.
I got the tomato squad ready. So you fuck this shit up. I will guarantee
Who
that
is
all of
going
you,
out their way to do that though?
believe it or not, if you look at ads, look at some ads that pop up on Instagram. You're gonna laugh. Competitors. Competitors are sending fake comments like, you're a scam, you're this, you're that, you're not real. I tried it, it didn't work. And you look at the profiles, they're all fake.
Wait, wait.
Yeah. So Articulate says, I laugh at the end of the year Spotify stream summary because people have millions of streams and no fans to show. Exactly. What's the point? If you streams don't mean nothing.
You can get
Self-
See, we say this time and time again. You can have 4,000 streams on the song, and that means absolutely nothing.
Some people really do look at it as, well, I made money off my music. Okay. So are you doing this to make money off your music? Or are you doing this to build a quality fan base of people that enjoy your music, that think that you have a message that is worth receiving? I have people that add me all the time to playlists. All my streams comes from playlists that my friends and people that I've fucked with that adds me. So when I notice that my Spotify numbers are going up and you get these mofos that climb into my DMs, because people love to challenge me. I can prove that you're faking your streams. Okay, cool. What's your email? So I can send you my entire summary of how many playlists that I'm on and their email addresses and their at addresses. Like people are just mad because they can't fucking afford real promo. So everyone has to be a scammer.
That's the T. That's the T.
Because last promo shit that I ran, I paid $750 for it. Does anybody else have $750 laying around for promotion? And I'll wait.
I will
y'all would-
definitely wait because damn sure don't.
Well, next month I'm pumping $750 into RTIM. So as a business LLC, which a lot of people they're not LLCs, they can't get the grants that I can get. So that's why I laugh. I'm like, oh, so I'm a scammer? Okay, cool. Prove it. I have nothing to hide. We can go on, Zoom, and I can show you my entire shit. I have nothing to hide. And then they ghost me because they keep, who's sending it? Benjamin. You hating ass dude. You are hating.
We don't know him.
Benjamin, stop hating on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I intimidate you. But that's why the the first episode of Merciless Cast is going to be called Jealous Guys.
You know, that's something I never thought of doing on this show was titling the episodes.
You know, some people did. Those people scare me when they be like episode 15653. I'm like, what? Is there a theme or?
Because I'm the person that don't name her beats. I just title them the day that I finished the shit. So it never dawned on me to say, hey, maybe I should title these episodes. So when people say, yo, I liked when you did such and such, and what show was that? Oh, it was called Boop Boop Boop. Oh, word. Thank
Right.
you. Yeah, no. No, we just got a shitload of episodes. I don't know how many, because I know we've missed a few because of me, probably.
No, it was probably 'cause of me.
Well, no, you missed maybe 2 shows. I missed maybe 4 or 5, maybe even 6 because of previous
Damn.
engagements.
Let's go to the principal's office.
You know what? Just suspend me. Just pink slip me, please.
I also say I want to say that we're live also on Station Head. Shout out to Station Head. Um, I'm live also on Minx Radio on the Zeno app. So if some of y'all feel like, you know, hey, I gotta run, but I want to stay tuned, y'all can definitely check us out. You can hear the audio only as well. So we have those app for that.
Yeah, Zeno.fm /
Minx
Minx Radio. All one word. All one word.
all one word. No, actually, no, it had to be hyphen because he's stupid, motherfucker.
You can't have shit. Yeah, we already know.
Because somebody keeps on, you know, yo, if this is going to be a hacker war, it's going to be a wrap.
Yeah, I want no parts of that. No thanks. I don't know how to
Yeah.
do that. No thanks.
That's why I separated everything. Everyone keeps saying, just make everything under Minx Radio. I'm like, nah, I'm not
Nah.
doing that. Because y'all ain't going, you could do a DDoS attack on Minx Radio. You could do a DDoS against Merciless Cast or the Minx Show podcast, but leave RTIM alone.
You better.
We have nothing to do with those politics.
Because if our shit gets shut down, I'm going to have a lot to say.
Yeah. And I'm going to definitely sue if he continues doing this shit.
Bitch.
Damn. Discord.
Yeah, well, what's up with the Discord? Is that you or is it me?
No, because I'm I'm a part of like 25 different Discord servers, so I guess people are just getting off of work and they want to talk about games and shit.
Cook
Fuck
dinner. Take a bath. Relax first before you jump on the internet. Jesus. Just getting off work. Let me hop on Discord. Look what y'all doing.
I love Discord. People just be on here all fucking day. They just
I kind of think I need to jump on that and see what the big
No,
deal is.
there's a lot of good servers. There's a lot of dope ass servers like for production. Um, there's just so many like podcasts, like everyone that just wants to congregate. Because originally Discord was attached to Reddit, and now Reddit and Discord have separated their ways. So now people are still there. So people are starting their own servers, other servers like this servers where people just say, "Hey guys, I put $150 into the Cash App. I need y'all to play this playlist all day for me, and I'll send you the money." This is what they fucking do.
That's what you use Discord for? Really? Okay.
I don't use Discord for that. I use Discord. Well, the only reason why I think that's kind of flawed is because again, yeah, it's organic, but is it really?
I mean, you paying people to play your music.
I mean, I could set up a Discord server of just people that listen to shit because you can't like on like Instagram, you have little groups and shit. So you post a post and then everybody, you know, let's say there's 150 people. They'll say, "Hey, I just posted something," and they fucking all run to like a photo. But I'm like, yeah, it activates the algorithm and all, but you're my people, so I'm not really getting. Yes,
Like
they do do that.
what's being gotten from that?
because the way that Instagram works is that until you get 20 likes, that's when the hashtags start to work.
Mm.
That's how it works. So you have some people exactly articulate. They call it's not even manipulating. They'll put up like a little monkey that says, "Good morning, guys. Activate the algorithms." Like, what
Y'all got way too much time on y'all hands to be doing some dumb shit like that.
Yo,
Jeez.
and they add into this shit. There's Twitter groups, there's Facebook groups, there's Instagram groups. It's really everything is fake, y'all. Just
It's
all
a
of us we're
whole lot,
trying
a
so
whole
hard.
lot of.
We're all trying hard to do shit the straight way, but
Yeah,
it's kind of hard when you have
y'all fucking it up.
thousands, thousands of people that are fucking it up. So that's why we're dropping to dropyourlinks.com because now we'll have our own social site with none of that bullshit. 2,500 people alone, some paid, some free, and you fuck up, you gone forever. Period.
Period.
You get your own profile, you can upload your own music, you can upload your own videos. Everybody works together, chat rooms, all that, forums, all that, DMs, all that. And I just got finished designing everything and putting everything together. Now we're just picking a launch date. But I'm tired of social media because it's all fake. And I'm just ready to be able to talk to real people.
Launch on my birthday. Launch on my birthday. No.
You know,
Uh,
that would actually be a good day to do it on your birthday.
I have told you that your phone number looks is exactly like my birthday.
Yeah, right.
The first three digits, anyway. It's like this bitch. Anyway. Oh, let's get into another topic, ladies and gentlemen. So Loon, former bad boy artist, come home from prison. Welcome home, Loon. Meanwhile, Diddy lurking in the shade room comments, talking about
Hmm.
some God is great. Yo, Loon, hit me. Love.
I still own your soul. Hit
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So instead of you reaching out to me directly, you are on the shade room comments talking about some God is great, welcome home, get at me, king. So the whole time he in prison, you ain't checked up on that homie one time. You ain't put money on his books. You ain't write a letter, nothing. You ain't make sure he had some commissary, nothing, no stamps, none of that. You didn't check on your man's.
Hmm.
Okay, so here comes the tweets. Uh, Shade Room roasted him. Twitter roasted him. Uh, one tweeter said, "So at Diddy, so you wasn't there to pick him up or make sure that he and his family was straight while he was away, Negro." Someone else tweeted, "Diddy, you're the reason he's in jail." So there was a clemency letter written back in 2016. It was signed by numerous celebrities, artists such as Snoop Dogg, Fat Joe, and more. Diddy's name was not on that list. However, it was put forth to, when Kim Kardashian was doing her Cape Crusader type shit and she was going to Trump, and hey, you know, he was actually trying to get his sentence shortened because his whole COVID-19 business. So, yeah, after 10 years, he's finally out. And while that's great, Diddy, bro, do you not realize that it's you with the issues? Like, you have ruined, single handedly ruined every artist you come in contact with. Either they
Right.
died, went to jail, they went broke, they went crazy, they died all of a sudden. Like, bro,
Even his child's mother when she was
Kim,
writing the
Kim Porter.
expose.
Yeah, Kim
Yeah.
Porter, she died. Pneumonia and this, that, and the blah, blah. Okay. Sh-
Yeah.
Shine went to jail. Shine went to jail. He comes out. He's he's Jewish. He's converted to the Jewish faith. He moved out the country. Said fuck y'all, I'm out. Loon goes to prison. He comes back, changes his name to Amir Junaid Muhadith. So he's
Mm.
full fledged Muslim. Let's see, Craig Mack. he went into the shadows. You was pressuring him for an album. He wasn't trying to come back like that. He got sick. He died. Biggie, do we need to say? You know what, Diddy, Loon needs to stay the fuck away from you.
Not even just Diddy. The music business in general.
Need to leave. Like, let Loon come home. Let him be him for a while. Let him transition back into regular life before you try to. Hey yo, Loon, yo. This is what we gonna do. Bad boy coming back, baby. Take that. No.
Mm-mm.
'Cause
First of all, Diddy is not okay because I told you that he had created that app and was sending text messages to everybody. Now this is how I can tell that Diddy is not really Diddy is a classic thinker. I give him that. He comes up with amazing ideas and concepts. But even for and I'll even say it for myself. People I've always said like back then I was the female Diddy because I was putting artists on. I was getting them in shape and doing what they needed to do. At 19 years old with my first label. Now, a lot of people and this is for everybody that's worldwide that's listening. I feel that we come up with amazing ideas, but the realisticness of carrying out those ideas is what makes us look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So he is a person that comes up with amazing ideas, and he would have made more money if he just would have sold the idea. Like, let's look at making the band. Now, he could have just been executive producer, but he wanted to be all of that. And he has put himself into a situation where, based on his little app that he has, the little text messaging shit, he's not consistent with that. I get a text message at what, 4 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, okay, but you designed this in the beginning of the pandemic because you said you wanted to keep in contact with your fans, but yet you're still using Instagram.
Listen,
So he's an innovator, but he's an unrealistic innovator because he does not see things through. He comes up with the next big idea and it's just like,
it falls
fuck
flat.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like he wants to be able to say that he did everything. Like even with artists, all these artists that he signed, where did they wind up? Shelved because he was on to the next one. And it's always on to the next one with him because he cannot stick to a format or a plan or put somebody else in charge to run his idea. So
Let's
that's
let's
like if
let's
I
let's let's go through a short list of
yeah.
Bad Boy, and where are they now? All right, get ready for this. Scroll.
Do, 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 do.
uh, really? No, back up. Back up. All right, let's go. Let's see what 10 artists are doing. All right, so you had 112, right? Right. Uh, they fought and broke up and got back together. They're touring, but I don't know if they're still under Diddy. Black Rob. Where is Black Rob?
Getting robbed.
What happened to Mr. One Hit Wonder, Mr. Whoa? Yo, he made that shit popular before this whole yeah. I hate that damn dance. That's so damn stupid. Let's see, they got him American rapper. No shit. Black Rob's an American rapper who was formerly signed to Bad Boy. He's best known for the 2000 hit 2000. It was 20 years ago. Damn. Hit
Damn,
single.
that shit makes me feel old as fuck.
He's 51 years old. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. That's right. Let's see. Black Rob, Total. Who else? What was the other one? Faith Evans. She's married to Stevie J, and they fighting like cats and dogs. Uh, the Carl Thomas.
And
Danity Kane, Cassie.
you seen what happened to the lead singer of Danny Kane? Oh my gosh, she don't look the same at all.
Who is the lead? See, after a while, he kept bringing in too many people into the mix, and I lost track of who was who.
Aubrey,
Oh, hold on, I'm looking her up now.
yo, she don't look the same. What's up, Golden Love? How you
Mhm.
doing, Golden Love? Yeah, she don't look the same at all. She just looks a hot mess.
See what she looks like here. Aubrey O'Day.
Yeah, that's the one. Aubrey O'Day. She looked like somebody tried to
Oh,
make a sim out of her.
oh, Jesus.
Oh, Golden Love says, I miss y'all. Aw.
Aw.
See,
Yo,
we still got Future Head Love.
yeah, she does not look the same. You sometimes you just gotta know when to stop with the plastic surgery. That's scary.
But sometimes I really believe that women they know that they fucking up their face on purpose and all that. It's just that they're addicted to the painkillers, so they have to have a reason to have access to it, which would be having surgery.
This says the reason why Danny Kane broke up: lack of money on tour, lack of good management, just lack. You know what? And that seems to be the revolving door with Bad Boy. I mean, every artist is always a money issue, mismanagement of money, just mismanagements of managements. It's always something. Like Diddy owes Mace a lot. Diddy probably owes total 120. I mean, he probably owes his whole freaking roster. He is the Birdman of no. I ain't even gonna do that because Birdman
No,
did
no.
it. Eventually paid Wayne. It took a while, but yeah.
But the thing is, like I said, that's why I really believe that Diddy is a thinker. He's not a doer. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want nobody else to get a cut of the pie. He wants to be the baker. He wants to be the seller. He wants to be the register. He wants to work the register. He wants to mop the floors and everything.
You can't
He can't.
you can't do everything.
Diddy does not know how to run a business, and nobody wants to tell him that.
You
Like there's
remember
people.
you remember when making the band when that was coming up big and it was a commercial. At least they showed it down here, and it was like they was listing off a bunch of shit. It was like, yeah, Diddy can do it. Yeah, Diddy did it. Yeah, Diddy can do it. Diddy did it. But what he didn't do was pay people.
Not only did he not pay people, he also forced these artists into these horrible contracts. Because
Terrible.
this is the thing I like when I talk to artists, like I just want y'all to know that I'm very, very honest when I tell y'all that there's no such thing as a real record deal anymore. Why would you even want a record deal in 2020 when we only needed record deals just so that we could release music on distribution services? That's the purpose of a record deal. You don't need a record deal. You know what you need? Good credit. That's it. You
That's
don't
it.
need anything else. Now, the problem with Diddy is that, he had these young artists that were hyped and, cr- you know, when they make contracts, it's never a contract that is in your best interest. It's a contract that's in their best interest, which is why I don't get why a lot of artists they talk to me and they're like, well, they said that they're going to have a lawyer look it over. Yeah, the lawyer that drafted the shit is going to look
Exactly.
it over. That's what's happening. Like, oh well, they're going to give me a manager. Okay, that's another no. You
That's
don't
their
ever.
people. That's their people.
Everything is in their best interest. That's why I said if you go to these label shits and you come in with your own people, I guarantee you ain't walking out there with no record deal.
Hmm. Case in point, great segue. Former Bad Boy artist from Group B5 speaks out against the label. I don't know if y'all remember B5, but they were pretty much short lived as fuck. Singer Brian Breeding. They were short lived as shit. Like, I forgot about B5. Um, B5 singer says, he spoke out against those snakes, and I'm putting air quotes, who are cleverly hiding behind contracts. He goes on to say, we made about 99.9% of all of our income from live performances and merch. And to this day, and this has been over 20 years, people, and to this day, I've never seen a penny from any of our B5 commercial albums.
Damn.
God damn. Did he?
Because I remember at that
Did he
time,
done
like
did it again.
boy bands, black boy bands, you know, I hate to call it boy bands. Though.
B5, like some bingo bullshit. I'm sorry they got
Who,
jacked, but they could have came up with it. Because they're five brothers.
they were five brothers.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if you guys remember, there was Imagine. Imagine was dope.
Yo, I remember them,
Um,
yeah.
Shorty, you keep playing with my mind. I remember
Hey,
that one.
that was my shit.
How you doing, Kiora? Over on Caffeine TV.
What's up,
So
y'all?
we had that. We also had Next. We had what came out after Next? Who was that group? Oh, Ideal, which was RL's group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had maybe two hot songs. You know, those songs made, you know, they made movies and shit like, you know, Rush Hour and all that, and they kind of blew up off of that. Um, but we really didn't have, you know, a lot of like black
Don't forget,
male.
don't forget J5. No, it's three. No, is it 5T, 3T, 3J?
Yes,
You remember the Jackson group of all everybody's nephews
yeah.
and cousins? Yeah, what was it called? All
But
these
this
damn
what
numbers and
angers
letters. I
me.
can't think of it.
What angers me, and again, I don't like to be, you know, I don't like to bring race into discussions, but it does bother me that our own people would enslave our own people into contracts and you know their talent and steal from them and make money, decades of money off of our own people like it's modern day slavery. And nobody wants to hold Diddy accountable. They just still ride his schlong until the fucking wheels fall off. If Diddy was to
If that
hit
ain't a
me up,
frat boy word, schlong.
I know, right?
That's some Beavis and
If,
Butthead shit.
well, because he thinks he has some big ass cojones. But if Diddy was to climb into my DMs, I would tell this mofo, you need some business advice from me before you even think to come to me about my music.
You remember?
Because you
Well, you remember Diddy, Dirty Money?
dirty money.
Yeah, Dirty Money. Day 26.
And one of the biggest slaves that he had was Cassie. Cassie was,
Who he later smashed.
but listen, and this is no shade to Cassie. Cassie was not really a dope artist like that.
He hyped her up.
She was not like she could sing. Anybody could sing her songs that she did. That shit is like TikTok music, you know. It goes viral and then, you know. But then he tried to push it. Like I'm not gonna lie, her Rockabye Baby mixtape was dope, but she had dope features. And Diddy really was trying to push this because you know I listened to the whole thing. She had a couple of one song that she had, you know, I make music, like that shit was dope, but that was the only hot song on that mixtape. Everything else was Rick Ross and you know all these other mofos, and it was a good, you know, packaging, but it really, you know, again, she just should have been a model. Some bitches just need to
Some people, got to know their lanes.
some bitches just need to take pictures. That's it. Y'all don't need to be. Everybody can't be a singer. Everybody can't be a fucking rapper. You know. That's why I always say I look at everybody's fallback because that's what you really want to do.
And this is a article from newhiphop.com back in 2018 when it said that Diddy neglected his girl group Danity Kane according to its members. And they said Aubrey spoke out and said, we were told it was a meeting. Who knows what they had on the production then? I don't believe that it was on anyone's mind that anyone was going to be fired or that the group would be dismantled. Other members were more blunt about the situation. Their description of Diddy's attitude would have been a disappointment to any artist. Another member summed up his actions as neglectful and selfish. Puff didn't care about us being a successful group. He cared about a TV show. He wasn't thinking about
Right.
what was best for this group. He's like, let me do what's best for me. And Aubrey chimed in with similar perspective. And the end quote was, Puff cared about himself and his pockets. Take that bitch.
So that makes me think about Old Town, because you remember Old Town, that
That was
was that
short
a Lou,
lived as hell too.
was that Lou Pearlman? I think it was Lou Pearlman that did that show, the Suge Knight of boy bands.
Don't do that. Call that
Because
man shit.
not even that, there was a back in the day, Disney, Disney was testing out boy bands and shit. So there was Big Time Rush. They made a show around a boy band.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, because again, I've always said, what happened to all these bands? Like, how come there's no bands anymore? Like, you see these K-pop mofos, they got fan cams for days.
Yeah.
So why are artists like, I shout out to what's his face, Grizzy Hendrix. I love him. I love him. He has an energy that is unmatched, and he can rap his ass off. But he is starting, because I'm not gonna say I convinced him to come back to Twitter, but I didn't see him on Twitter like that. He was always on Instagram. And then when I found him on Twitter and I was like retweeting him and talking to him publicly, and then my people started following him, that's when I started noticing he was hanging out on Twitter more.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's starting to see the big picture. What I'm saying is that Instagram is dope, but Twitter, if you can't make it on Twitter, then you just need to just don't do anything.
Yeah,
But
Twitter. With Twitter, you gotta have like a thick
a
skin for
click.
Twitter. I don't need that at all. Never needed that.
You already know what I'm going to say about that.
Never needed that shit. Y'all can keep that.
Twitter, Twitter,
That mean
Twitter,
girl
and
shit. Y'all can have it.
yeah, fuck that. You have to, you got to show everybody you're nuts the moment you come onto Twitter and let people know that you ain't about that shit. Um, but he came back, to Twitter, and it's amazing. He's starting ciphers and shit.
Oh,
He-
that's
He's
dope.
having he's having like, and it's not even on the whack beats either. So I'm seeing that he's like, I don't know if you follow him, but you got to follow him because his energy is crazy. Like, he's in his car and he has a camera on and he's saying, "Let's fucking go." And he goes, "I'm about the music, man. I'm about the music." And I'm like, I'm fired up. And I look at the list of people that he tagged, and I was like, well, what if I want to be in the cipher?
Let's see.
What if I want to, you know, drop some 16s and let y'all know about, the real beat queen in these parts? Because these producers, these dudes, they are writing his schlock. They're like, I got some beats for you. I'm like, but me and 759 got so much better beats than y'all motherfuckers do.
I mean, I just.
I kind of want to
What?
do a
Why is it?
cipher.
Why is it that every time someone reaches out to you personally, and this hadn't happened to me, so don't think, oh my gosh, who's contacting you? Nobody's contacted me personally. But how is it that, like, for instance, say if someone, like, say if I needed beats and I
Mhm.
reach out to Minx directly, yo, Minx, I heard you got boo, boo, boo. Let's work. And then someone that nobody tagged,
I know where you're going with this.
nobody tagged your ass, but somehow, yo, hit me with that fire. I got that fire. Bitch, this is
That's the
AB.
most
This is AB.
that's the most rudest shit ever.
Like, nobody asked you. I asked Minx. I didn't at you. I don't know. Who are you? The
This reminds
fuck?
me. Listen, guys, and if because you know me, I take my favorite parts of our show and I share it to Twitter, and you notice our views go up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I pick certain, and I say certain things for a reason. So this is going to be a definite highlight for you, mofo's. I come from the car business, right? This is what they did, and this was a no-no. Okay, now a customer is on the lot, so you got your pinstripe dude that just asked you for a cigarette because he can't afford shit. All right, y'all both see this customer. The customer comes in and says, "Hi, I'm interested in that 2014 Toyota Camry." Right? The customer comes to me and says that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just happen to be in my peripheral, but you also heard them say that you're interested in looking at that 2000 car, right? Now I go, I say, "Oh, why don't I take you and show it to you?" That's what they teach us to say. Let me show it to you. So I go, and this is a true story. This really happened. I go, I say, "You know what? Not only am I going to show it to you, let's take it for a test drive." And they're like, "No problem, Minx." Now I go to the keyboard, which is in a different room. First, you go to the dealer and you say, "Look, I need a dealer plate," because you need a plate in order to drive around, right? Then I go to the key rack and I say, "Where's the key?" I turn around. My coworker is showing this person the car that they just asked me to show them, right? Who's in the wrong?
The person just popped up out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Just pops
The
up out of
customer
nowhere.
is wrong. The
Just
customer
bloop.
is wrong because I literally I say the customer is wrong because you know good and damn well that you spoke to me first.
Right.
So if somebody else came, because this is how I am in stores. If somebody says, I go to somebody, I'm like, "Hi, yes, I'm interested in this shirt. You have it in my size." And they're like, "Oh, let me go downstairs and check." And then somebody else says, "Oh, actually, I have it behind the register." I'm going to say to them,
Oh,
somebody's already helping you.
I wasn't speaking to you, but thank you.
Exactly. I wasn't.
Yeah,
So,
some of y'all just need to learn like basic etiquette.
so the bottom line of what I did to this motherfucker, because he sold the car, by the way,
Took
I
your
wasn't going
credit.
to, well, in the business, if it's technically supposed to be a 50-50 split because the person came to me first, right? Um, exactly. Don John says the customer spoke first, so by default they lost by manners. Exactly. Exactly.
If that was a real thing, default by manners, it this world would be
Well, y'all got to understand though, the car business is not based on us coming out to talk to you to say, "Hi, what brings you here?" Whatever. We all know what brought you here. You're looking for a car.
duh.
You're not going to come here for just free tea and cookies. Well, some people do, but I was a type of person that does. I just don't like rolling up on people. I want you to come in. I want you to take a look at what's out here. But I'm going to be in the distance if you need my help. But motherfuckers at Radio Shack never did that shit. They were, "Oh, you who
Right
is it?
at the door.
No, can I get my foot in before you start offering me batteries and fucking cell phones?"
Bing, be welcome to Radio Shack. How may I help you? Hi. Let me.
Yeah, he says he says Foot Locker too. Yeah, Foot Locker too.
Hey, welcome to Foot Locker. What size you need, bruh? Let me look at the shoe rack first.
But as producers,
I might want some socks.
as producers, there is an etiquette. If you are like now, what I said, I learned my lesson from that. If somebody is asking me about a beat, I'm gonna just tell them to email me. I don't think it's right that producers like they fucking undercut you like hear my shit and your shit just sounds like everything that's on fucking BeatStars if you ask me. Um
A lot of it
I just
is.
don't think I don't think it's right. The dude was talking to me. We were conversing and it all that whole whoever fucking sold that beat to that dude, I'm gonna let y'all know this real talk. Y'all owe me money because that was a person that just cracked a joke. He cracked a joke. The joke was, "Oh well, I hate when producers y'all got beats up on on your store and then if it's sold, why the fuck do y'all leave it up?" That
Yeah,
was what the
that
tweet.
doesn't make sense.
That was what the tweet was. So everybody else was like hitting like and shit. I'm a person that likes to talk to people, so I retweeted him and I said, "Well, that's what we do. I mean, we leave it up because I want you to understand what I can make." Right. So he's like, "Oh, well, I just think that doesn't make any sense, whatever." So I said, "Well, if you like a beat, and it's in the store and it's not for sale, I just want my clients to know that this is what my possibility of what I can create. That's why I do it. But,
Mm-hmm.
no harm, no foul.
Right.
He followed me after that. I followed him back. And then he just was like, oh, you make beats? Can I, let me hear something. Next thing I know, hey, yo, check me out, fam. Yo. And I was like, y'all
Where
thought
did y'all come from?
exactly.
Nobody asked for you to show up in the. This has nothing to do. And you know what I'm gonna do the next time somebody reach out to me, or if somebody reaches out to me, and someone tries to jump, I'm gonna straight block your ass because nobody's talking to you. Move on. I'm not gonna
No,
go no
what
back and forth. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Nobody was talking
how
to
you
you. Blocked.
doing? How you doing, art lover? The bottom line is this: dudes don't do this shit to each other. They only did it to me because I was a female producer. Let's keep it fucking real.
I mean,
Let's just be honest. If I was a dude, that shit would have never happened like that.
and speaking of female producers,
Oh Lord.
segue queen. Uh, so your favorite platform decided to air a all female producer uh panel, but for some odd reason the playback is not there. It's been deleted because one of our mutual followees was part of that panel, and she tweeted it and said, "Hey y'all, we're live." I missed the live because I was going to tune in. I missed the live. So 2 hours later, uh, the platform says, "Shout out to the ladies, boo boo boop," and then you see a screen. What looks like a screenshot of the panel, but once you go to Periscope, it is no longer there.
Hmm.
So now I'm wondering, why did y'all take it down? And I'm about to ask them, why did y'all take it down? Where's the? I wanted to replay live. See, it says broadcast is not available. Where is it? And someone had tweeted, "Nice to see other female producers. Why can't we see the playback?" I mean,
Are you serious?
yeah, the broad, because you know how for those that don't know how Periscope works, once you end your live, it stays there until you delete it.
Listen, guys.
So
Well, everybody that's new that's tuned in, my name is Minx. This is my co-host 759. We're both female producers and gamers. So this is our show. We come on and talk about random topics and independent artist music. And this is a part of our project of Minx Radio and everything like that. So we talk about these types of things. Um, I'm just letting y'all know on caffeine because I wanted to introduce myself proper. I want to introduce the show properly. So everyone that's following me, I'm following you guys back, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much.
we fucks with y'all.
Um, we fucks with y'all. Hell, yes. But yes, um, I've been saying this for months, actually a year, guys. Freaking BeatStars is sexist as fuck. Okay, when I came out and on my podcast, the Ming Show podcast, I came out and I said that they were sexist. I said that they did not advertise and support female producers like myself, 759, and several others that we know. Reddit did not even have a female producers community that we just created. Okay. Now, I said that they were sexist. The owners and all these people, DJ Payne One, all these folks was calling me out, calling me all kinds of, clout chasing and all this stuff. And now you guys can see for yourselves that it is a sexist place because again, BeatStars was Beat Kings before they became before they became publicly an IPO to get investor trading and all that shit. Okay. So
I
BeatStars,
see the promotion they put out, 3 p.m. August 4th. It was on Twitch and it was on Periscope as well.
yeah, BeatStars does not support female producers. And there was a point where I was on my show and I said something about it, and then magically magically, since nobody watches my show, nobody pays attention to me, nobody cares about what I say, but magically they ran and put together a what? A female producer panel.
Mm-hmm. You got one of hold on, where is it? Hold on. Let me give it to you. You got one of these. The H&D award. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, nigga, damn. Yep.
Like, here, take it. Shut up.
Don John says over at Caffeine, he says, I have a female friend artist who has echoed this same narrative. Yes.
We've been saying it for years.
Yeah. And our beats are not, you know, I read all the comments on Instagram. They're like women's beats are very feminine. I've been in studio situations where I have presented beats because I've been in real studios. We would present our beats. Artists that would come in, they'd be like, "Yo, this shit is hard. Oh my god!" And they start writing to it. And then when I would say, "Okay, who's first up?" Because I'm an engineer, I engineer sessions. So I'm like, "Who's first?" And they're like, "I am." So I'm pulling out the paperwork. I'm like, "Okay, so I have ASCAP. What do you have?" And he's like, "Why do you need that?" I said, "Oh, because this is my beat."
And the conversation is now over.
No, no. Then the conversation is, "Oh, word. Oh, okay. But shawty, you gotta do something about them hi hats because they're a little bit too high."
See, nobody asked for all that. Nobody asked you. You're not a beat
See now,
critiquer.
see the bass line is dope. Actually, can you pull up the session for me? I got my man's in the car. He's actually a producer. I want him to help you with these lows at these low ends and shit. And I'm like,
Nobody asked you.
I said, "Do you know who owns this studio?" My dad owns this studio. Who do you think taught me production?
I'm just saying
Right?
I'm just saying your hat's a little crispy. They distorting.
Then the dude was like, "Well, I don't think it's worth what you're saying." I said, "Okay, well, get the fuck out." This really happened. Like, I literally, my dad, he was like, "No, you ain't crying." I said, "I'm fucking crying, man. Why?
Oh Jesus.
I wish I was a boy." I literally was about to quit music that night.
You know what? That's always going to be against us, no matter what. No matter how good our beats are, it doesn't matter. We're always going to get the short end of the stick. We're always going to be told something's wrong with our shit. We're always going to be told we're too emotional. We're always going to be told that yeah, this sounds like a such and such type beat. This sounds like some shit that I did. Yeah, nobody asked you. Number one, I'm a big fan
Right.
of nobody the fuck asked you. If I'm not asking you personally, hey, could you critique my beat and tell me what I need to work on, how you can make me better? Nobody the fuck asked you, bruh. And sis.
Exactly.
And
Critique.
sis. I don't see women critique each other like that. Yo, Minx, yo, that beat was dope, but your 808 was kind of distorted. It was out of tune. You might want
You
to
don't
raise
hear
that
that.
kick. You
You
might
don't hear that. It's just the men. It's just the men.
you want to
Now, what
raise
I
that kick
started
a little
doing,
bit. Your melody's overpowering. It doesn't blend with the vocals. Like we never see us do that shit. We just say, "Yeah, sis, you better win. You better eat." Like we're trying to lift each other up.
that's why I
I
said
mean,
for
I
the
don't say
merciless
all that, but yeah.
for merciless cast, what I started doing because now I'm doing a bunch of proofs because people think I've seen it on Twitter. Oh man, then why is your Twitter handle female producer if you don't want? I said this is what you don't understand. My Twitter handle is female producer for a reason. It's because y'all mofos, you don't recognize us. You don't respect us. We put female producer in our bio or something like that, and like that guy had said, why do female producers have to write that they're female producer? There is a reason why. Because
Because if
a
not, I'm
client
bro.
or fam, yeah,
Yeah, if
but
not, I'm. You gonna bro me to death? No.
because there are female vocalists that need to know what type of producer that they're working with, because unless you got some big tetas, I'm not gonna try nothing. Okay? I ain't gonna try nothing. I ain't gonna do that. So I ain't gonna
Oh
fucking,
Jesus. Go ahead.
try to get you in my studio just so that I can look at you. If you're a looker,
Yo,
I'll be happy.
you a creeper. You a creep.
But look, I can appreciate a beautiful woman. Okay.
You are a
No,
creep.
pause. Pause. But a beautiful woman should be appreciated. They should be. I see beautiful women all the time and I tell them, look, you're beautiful. You're very beautiful. But you don't need all that makeup. Or you're very beautiful. You need to be more nicer because, your inner beauty is wretched. But I feel that female vocalists would be more comfortable coming into a setting working with a female producer than they would a male because men stay trying to smash. Now, I'll look at you, but I'm all about my professionalism.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. Like, okay, what do you want?
I mean, I've seen some real pretty girls that
let's
come.
let's get to work. Let's get this shit done so you can get up
I,
out.
I had some pretty girls that came to my studio one time, and you know, no homo. But I was like, yo, these chicks is
Do you
cute.
hear the way she's telling y'all the story?
I'm like, no, because this was
Well, let me tell you, there was one of them had some big old titties, like, bruh.
but this is why it's so funny. Like my people be clowning me because there was a line in one of my songs that I said, look at all the like pretty chicks around me. They're like my mascots, right? So I call pretty chicks my mascots. Like you guys are my mascots because y'all are pretty. So I used to say, yo, if you're gonna be bringing some chicks around here and we gotta take some Instagram flips to show everybody that we working, just make sure that they're cute, please. Just please. I want them to think that we have a nice repertoire around here.
That's not. That sounds very toxic and low key sexist. If you were a guy,
If I was a guy,
if you
oh, I
was a
would.
guy,
If I was a guy, it would be 10 times worse. And
you would have been a creep, a
I've,
creepy creep.
I've been to situations where I'm going to the studio. I've never met the dude in my life, but he was, referred heavily. Oh, he's that dude. Yo, he recorded, Jesus Christ himself type shit. I'm like, okay. And I go and, dude's nice. And the first thing you offer me is something to get me lit, I'm out. I'm sorry. No,
No, you
I
won't be
don't do
taking
that.
advantage of me. No, absolutely not.
Right. I don't know why they do that. You want to smoke? No, don't want to smoke. I'm here to record. I'm here to record myself. I don't want to drink because I don't want to sound sloshy. And you as an engineer, you should know better than to offer vices because your ass is gonna be sitting there. If you're hourly, I get why y'all do it because the dude's gonna be like, yo, all right, I got it. I got it, yo. Hold on real quick. Like, hold on. All right. Okay. Yo, she was fucking the oh
Hey, hey, hey,
man.
hey, cut. Stop. Here's your engineer. Here's your engineer. Yo, who told you to do that shit before you jumped in the booth?
Mm-hmm. I've
That's
been
the only thing I could not stand when the few people that I did record. That the only thing was, yo, we gotta go spark up before. No, you don't.
no,
No.
you ain't smoking in my shit because you ain't fucking up my equipment.
Well, they smoked outside. This is smoke free house. I have bronchitis. My mother's asthmatic. We ain't got time. Number two, I don't have time to sit there and wait for you to break the Dutch down and roll it and do all that extra. Nobody's got time. You are working on time that I could have been doing something else.
Yo,
But
you would have loved working with me.
but instead, I'm sitting here spending my free day fucking with you, and you. I gotta go roll up first. Where can we smoke at? It's someone else's studio in someone else's time. Like we are on crunch time, bruh. Get it
John
together.
John says John says my partner and I used to be in a group with we would take time to do that. Like, bro, I'm just trying to rap. Yeah, right? Like
You come to the studio to work. You come to the studio to drop your shit. You don't come there to pop a pill, drink some Hennessy, smoke a half a blunt, and get wild and crazy and film 10 million TikToks before you actually do something. That's pointless.
I believe you, Jay Boogie. He says my females roll my joints for me.
I hope you smoke
I
before you go to the studio because you won't be smoking around me. You definitely won't be taking time out in the studio. Yo, I gotta get lit first. No, the fuck you don't.
Yo, let me tell you, a typical Friday night at my dad's studio, he'll call me, hey, you want to come and learn? I'm like, sure. So I would bring my bottle and shit because, I wasn't there to record, but it was a Friday night. I had a long day at work. I'm just trying to chill. Man, I would sit there. My dad would turn to me and be like, guess who's coming? I'm like, who? Haji and John John. I'm like, fuck.
Well, you know what that's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna be in another room.
They would come. I got videos of this. They would come with fucking camera crew.
Yep.
I used to think that this was cheaters or something. I was like, oh my God, like, oh, what y'all doing? Like, no, yeah. So John will come in.
Get the cheaters van outside parked.
Yo, I used to say, yo, Dad, I'm out. Haji, John, and their peoples was come through and they got their bottles and shit. And I'm like, hey guys, like I always stayed in the corner, like, hey guys. And they're like, yo, we about to, and the cameras on, yo, this is a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking movie. I'm like, what movie is this? And
So naive. So naive.
that's how it was. That's how it was growing up, like 15, 16, 17, maybe 18, 19. Yo, they always
You
came
couldn't
with
have been
camera.
naive. You couldn't have been naive at 18, 19, 17, 18, 19. Come on now, Minx. You had to pick up on that eventually.
Honestly, by the time I turned 20, because again, I was a blonde like for a very long time. I didn't understand anything. I just knew that I liked to record. But then I said to my brother, Tarif, I said, "Yo, like, why do y'all always come with cameras? Like, what is this on TMZ or something?" He's just like, "No, because what we do is we not only do we drop mixtapes, we gotta drop the street tapes. Let everybody know we ain't playing around. I was like, oh, okay. So I thought I had to do the same shit.
You
I was like,
don't.
I don't need a camera crew.
Here, mm. Some of y'all will honestly hate me if I ran a studio. Number one, I don't need a whole bunch of people in my studio. I just need whoever's going to record. Number two, I
Right,
need your shit already written. Number three, if you're going to get lit before you come to my studio. Number four, you better be ready to work.
right,
You get 20 minutes to get yourself together, go over your lines. I'll give you 30 minutes to go over your lines. After that,
right.
we on work mode. It ain't no hold up, let me take this drink. Hold up, let me call my bitch. Hold up, I got some DoorDash coming. Hold up, I got Uber Eats. No, ain't no hold ups.
Everything was a holdup for us.
Ain't no hold up, because I'm not trying to sit here 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because you want to shoot a movie. Bitch,
Yeah, and
move your ass into this booth, record this shit so we can go home.
not only that, I was one of those people that you know I could not do the punching people in. Yeah, I feel you, Don John, because it's like the artist is, they're drunk, you know,
I have a
and they just keep,
folder full of punches that I'm
yeah.
about to
I, I
delete.
I would tell them, look, come back tomorrow. No, I got it. I said, you don't have it,
This is
bruh.
take number 50. When are you
I
going to get
need
it?
I need to go and get high right now. You are fucking that up. And Adult Swim is not forever.
Right, they go
Come
off at 5 a.m. I'm ready for you to hurry this up.
come on, come on, Migs, yo. Don't kick me out. I said, you don't have it, bruh. Every single time I hit record, you keep saying the same wrong thing.
Damn, I fucked up. No shit.
So
Damn,
even I know. You want me to do
I
it for
almost
you?
got it. I almost got it. No, you don't.
How hard is it? Okay, I got 50 bitches with the stitches. Okay, just say you got the 50 bitches with the stitches. Say it with me. 50,
50,
the 50,
50 pictures with
50
the
bitches with the stitches.
50.
Okay, I'm like, okay.
All right, I got it. Bet, bet. I got it. Bet. All right, drop the beat.
I'm like, you ready? Drop the beat.
Uh,
Yo,
I got 50 stitches with the bitches. Wait, fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up. Cut.
good night.
Okay, this shit is done.
Good night.
Cut the
Thank
lights
you,
off.
John.
Cut the lights off on you standing there in the booth. That's it. Be like,
No,
hey,
this dude,
hey,
Jay Boogie.
are
This
we
dude,
done? But I almost got it. But for real, I almost got it. No, all right.
I don't know what's worse though, vocalists or rappers.
Rappers.
Vocalists.
At least with vocalists, I mean, they can. Well, yeah, never mind. I've never recorded a singer. I've always recorded rappers.
I recorded a metal singer, right? It was a metal beat that I did, and I thought he was perfect for it. He couldn't even sing the own song he wrote. So it was literally, I played the session for my dad. I said, Dad, how do we fix this? He says, you can't. You can't. I said, but he said, you wrote the song? I said, no, I didn't write the song. I just made the beat. He's supposed to be doing all that raw shit, and he can't do it. He said, so what the fuck is he doing in here then? What is his purpose?
Look, I can understand if you mess up something that I helped write because you're not used to people writing for you. Totally understand that. But when you come with your cell phone, with your notes, this little app right here, your little note app right here, and you pull up your and you write your shit down and you can't read what you typed. It's typed. You can't fuck. I got 50
That's why I
stitches with
say,
the bitches at the. No, it's 50 bitches with. You know what? Get out.
that's why I say that I think that what messes up a lot of artists in the studio is when y'all got your phones.
I'm old school.
I'm old school because I feel like if you type it out,
I keeps this. I keeps this
it's not
spiral.
it doesn't stick in your head, and that's why you can't remember.
I keeps this spiral notepad for anybody that needs to write shit down. If you gotta write it before you say it, this is what this is for.
Yep,
This is
I
it.
got my book.
I got my book with my
I
little
got my,
leprechaun on the bottom of it and everything that I stole from work. This is it right here. This is
yeah.
keep pins on
But
deck and
but,
everything.
but vocalists are, in my opinion, they're worse because as an engineer, I feel like sometimes y'all write songs and you know what it sounds like in your head.
Mm-hmm.
But then when the time comes, it's like you're thinking you're singing, but your mind is saying because you're drunk. So no matter how hard you're singing, yo, your voice is cracking. No, it's not. No,
Yo,
let me just.
I got an idea. Put the auto tune on it.
Yeah, I don't use autotune with these artists. I use Melodyne, but when I start seeing that the pitches are look like a fucking EKG, I'm like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. So I try my best to do, even for myself, like Drake. A lot of people think, first of all, Drake, he his settings, I know he records on GarageBand. I know. You don't want to know how I know?
Because you
Because
recreated the same shit.
yes,
I knew it. Just to see if
that's
he did it that way.
yeah. And it's the same, first of all, GarageBand, like Kanye had said, Apple phones with the microphones are one of the best in the world. They really are. They're better than the SM7B. They're better than any sort of dynamic or condenser mic that you can think of, right? Now, the processor is also very fast. So it's processing the vocals on a faster scale.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to mix. But that auto tune that they have on there, it's not really auto tune, but it is vocal pitch.
Yeah.
That's what Drake uses. Because I've sang Drake songs and I see that it's the same mix. It's like, y'all really think these mofos is in multi-million-dollar fucking studios recorded this shit?
Once again, they bring those cameras in the big ass studio, taking pictures and shooting flicks, and then at the end of the day, they got this shit right here.
Drake, all these artists, but even before when Young Money was on tour, I would never forget when Lil Wayne recorded a song on his phone. And
He
he
had
sent
a
it to,
studio. He had a studio on his tour bus.
but he also recorded a song on his phone
Mm-hmm.
and sent those stems over to whatever studio it was in California. And that was one of his singles. And the shit sounded crispy as fuck. That's why I keep saying all of this shit that y'all see, that's all just for look. This is all for look. Because I've seen studios that are fucking beautiful, but the engineers don't even know how to use the fucking equipment. They all go to the digital shit. So all the analog shit that you see is cute, but all this is in our phones. So come on,
Uh,
it's they're not in studios. They're not in studios. They're at home. They are at home. They take, like, I did my whole EP with a gaming headset and my iPhone. This little piece of crack shit here,
I recorded a verse on my iPad.
and
That
how was the
that shit was
quality?
clean as hell.
Clean. You just have to
I didn't
layer.
have to. All I had to do was EQ a couple. I did not have to do so much.
Yeah,
And I had a little auto tune thing for my ad libs. Other than that,
that's why I laughed when somebody had tagged me on Instagram. Right? They were like, "Minx, these mofo's probably heard you." I said,
man,
"What you talking about?" Dudes is offering master courses on how to mix and master vocals. So you know what I did to this mofo that was running this ad? I sent him my YouTube. I said, "Hey, welcome to the party. I've been doing this shit.
always late.
I've
Always
been
late.
I've been showing how to mix and master vocals on your iPhone for GarageBand. I've been doing that. So where did you come from? Because they're trying to make it sound like it's all new and shit.
Off topic, and this looks kind of scary. Uh, Congratulations to Kiki Wyatt. She's a singer. If y'all don't know, she's about to have her 11th child, y'all.
Yo, she is fertile as hell.
For real.
Man,
I cannot. I will not.
thank you, art lover.
I cannot and will not. Also, another quick,
Mhm.
short out the way, don't mean shit topic. If y'all out there in the continental 50 states and Guam, I guess, and y'all see a picture of Jerry Falwell Jr. with his pudge out, I want y'all to know that he ain't got shit to do with us. Yes, he is the president of Liberty University, which is here in fucking Lynchburg of all places. And there is a picture circulating of him and some redhead chick that is not his wife, but the story was that they were spoofing a TV show called The Trailer Park Boys. That's some white people shit. I ain't never in my life. No hate to y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all this quick little picture if y'all hadn't seen it already. It was on his Instagram. It's all over Facebook. People just screenshotted this shit to hell. This is a picture of our dear Jerry Falwell Jr. and some redhead blonde with his pooch out and
He said his
his pants unbuttoned and her pants unbuttoned, and it looks a hot ass mess. I just want y'all to know,
Mm.
on behalf of most of us in Lynchburg, we don't associate with this fool. We wish he would step down. This is unacceptable, unforgivable, and unseeable. Ugh.
I hate when people do that shit.
Ugh.
Oh
Ah!
God.
I'm sure y'all seen it. I'm gonna send you a screenshot, Mix. So you can see what I had to and can't unsee.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on Periscope.
Oh,
Oh
you
my
see it?
God.
Oh, you see it? Oh,
Yeah.
no. That's not good enough. I need you to see. No,
Oh yeah, send that shit over.
I need you to see this. Hold on. Did I screenshot it? Did I screenshot it? Hold on a second. No, I didn't.
What's
Uh,
up, Jay Sean? What's Gucci?
what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Yo, caffeine, y'all been lit all night.
I'm hoping that my web camera comes in for my Xbox because
Uh
I
oh.
had to do a little bit of research because I have this remember that thing I got for Mother's Day? Um the capture card
Mm-hmm.
joint?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck fuck it.
Oh, okay.
No, this is what bothers me about it is that first of all, again, I gotta ask these folks at Caffeine, when are y'all gonna roll out some shit for the Xbox so we can go live from our Xbox?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jay Sean? You can ask me anything you'd like. Um,
Well, not anything, cause we supposed to be get up off here
well,
soon.
well, he can ask me whatever he likes, but as far as answering it, that's another story. Um, so somebody, I was on Reddit and I said, "Yo, can somebody please tell me how I can hook up my computer to my Xbox so I can game in my she shed and not have to bring my TV and all this other stuff?" So one person was like, "Well, Do you have Windows 10? I said, yeah, I understand the Windows 10 thing. I get that. But the problem that I'm having is that if you are streaming your Xbox to your Windows 10, the problem that you'll face is that you can't, like, let's say I wanted to capture a moment. You can't do that because capturing means that you have to be off of sharing the screen to the computer, if that makes sense. So you can't capture um like the last ten minutes or 1 minute of something that went down, right?
Hmm.
Now I have the program, obviously OBS and shit. I know they have OBS with caffeine, but I'm like, I don't want OBS on my computer. That's the only thing. Should I just get the OBS? Just call
You
it a
might as
day?
well just call it a day. I mean, that's what that's there for.
Because I want to stream to caffeine. I don't want to stream to Twitch and all these other places. I kind of feel more comfortable with caffeine. Um, but of course, I want everything to be hooked up. My system to it. But people on Reddit don't want to tell you shit.
That's that gatekeeper shit that we was talking about yesterday.
So then
So
somebody
you know
else
what
said,
you got to do? You got to Google some things.
why don't you just get a web camera and just plug it into your Xbox and then hook up your system to the remote? I was like, but do you see where I'm at? I'm in my fucking she shed. That means I'm gonna have to sit at the TV and have my little one running around throwing dolls at me. I need
and
to figure this out.
you don't have space for all of that.
I don't. I don't. I just want to set up my laptop, hook up my Xbox, play my fucking game, talk to y'all, and have a good time.
There's got to be an easy way to do that.
Yeah, without messing up anything else, because I know it'd have to be on the other one. Well, send it over, Jay Sean. He wants me to see something. I gotta hit up Pig Stand. I keep forgetting. I gotta hit them back. Let them know I want to come on for an interview.
Pig stand. We're out of topics. So if you got anything else,
Yeah, I actually do have a topic. Did you see? Did you see that? Oh no, you didn't see it. I think I did send it to you. So my homegirl LA show had sent over to Minx Radio a story. We do this. Like I see some shit and I know that for her podcast it'd be perfect, and she'll see something and she'll send it to me and says this will be perfect for your show. Um so this is what she sends me. I'm pretty sure I did send it to you. Um
if it's through
okay,
text, I don't
great.
see anything.
I know I sent it to you through Instagram. Okay, so this is from Made Famous TV. And the story says artists put Spotify CEO Daniel Ek on worldwide blast after comments about artists who want more royalties need to produce more.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
So this is the story. I'm gonna do this real quick, guys, because I know a lot of you guys are artists in here, and I will be coming in either Thursday or Friday night with Merciless Cast, the first episode. Um, so they said basically the CEO Daniel Ek spoke in an interview with Music Ally last week regarding effort, artist work ethic, and how much Spotify pays out in royalties, which is shit. So he says he is worth $4 billion. He says the artists who weren't performing well on streaming services were predominantly people who want to release music the way it used to be released. I can't believe I had.
I'm sorry. What? Is that how his mind works?
That's how his mind works. He says
'Cause-
artists who weren't performing well on streaming services were predominantly people who want, pretty much old heads, predominantly people who want to release music the way it used to be released. Some artists that used to do well in the past may not do well in the future landscape, where you can't record music once every 3 to 4 years and think that's going to be enough, which is throwing cold water on a narrative fallacy around claims that Spotify's royalties were too low, which they are.
They are.
So he says the artists today that are making it realize that it's about creating a continuous engagement with their fans. It's about putting the work in, about the storytelling around the album, and about keeping a continuous dialogue with your fans. Okay. Now, first of all, what I want to say about this is this. First, and I've really very vocal about this. I kind of agree and disagree. I don't think that y'all need to be putting out albums on Spotify. I think you should Spotify distribution companies should be used to release your singles. This is I'm gonna explain this and why I think this is, and then we'll be out of this. Spotify or streaming companies, right? If you want people to get to know you as an artist, I always say to always have your top five, right? Your top five is what I believe would be what you would introduce someone. So if I'm meeting you for the first time in top five together, so that I know that I'm not wasting my time checking out album fillers as opposed to what is actually a single and what is actually dope. Now, I think that artists are putting out way too much music. Too much music. I'd be like 13 albums, and you've been making music for 2 years. How?
It's like single after single after single after mixtape after mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. Like,
But y'all, it's like they're putting out
why?
stuff that it doesn't stick. Okay, if I put out a song and within 60 to 90 days it's not getting any traction, that shit gets taken down, put on Spotify, on excuse me, I'm putting it on SoundCloud and calling it a day. I don't believe in releasing so much music. That's why when I tweeted the other day, I said I only have 17 songs out. Once I only release 20 songs a year. If I see that songs don't get traction, they get taken off, I put them into SoundCloud, which is monetized, by the way, or I release it as an album, but you're buying the album. We're not making money because we're not selling anything. You don't have anything to sell. You're just bombarding us with shit. Everything is a new banger. Everything is not a new banger. You may be promoting a song that is trash. Your friends are not being honest with you. They're not telling you that it's trash.
And your
They're
friends
not
aren't your friends.
they're not your friends. I've had my friends hit me up and say, Minx, I think you need to take that shit down and do a better mix, honestly. I said, really? Is it that bad? I said, yeah. But I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I was like, it's not hurting my feelings. What's hurting my feelings is motherfuckers lying to me. That's what's hurting my feelings. But the other thing is that then you have haters, right? So how do you differentiate a hater from a lover, a hater from a real fan? A hater is going to tell you that your shit is trash and not tell you what to do to make it better.
Hmm.
A real friend is going to tell you that the shit is trash and you
But,
should nix it, right?
hmm,
I've had songs that I've done, even my own dad has told me is trash. Now, if your father can tell you that, look, baby girl,
yikes.
I love you, and he always starts with, I said, what song did I do?
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You start with love, and then you come with the criticism, and then you end with love.
My dad, he told me one time, one of the songs I did, we were in the middle of recording and he stopped and he just, he just sat back in his chair. I was like, what? He's just like, come sit with me. I said, what?
Let me show
Just,
you
just,
something.
just come sit with me. I said, okay. So I go around and I sit down next to him. He just puts his arm around me and he says, it's a beautiful song, but you can't sing it.
Damn. Oh, my heart. Oh, my ego.
I, I said, what? It's a beautiful song.
but
Beautiful song, concept, everything's there, but
but you can't sing it.
you can't sing.
God.
It's not for you. Maybe you should.
Wow.
I got up. I was so offended. This is young Minx. I was 19. This was young Minx. I said, "You're just a fucking hater. You don't ever say nothing like that to John John. You don't ever say nothing like that." He's just like, I've told them if their songs are not good. I've told them that the songs that they have done, if it doesn't make any sense, it just. I'm not gonna lie to you, Minx. It's a waste.
Damn.
So what I did is we scrapped the song and we sold it. We gave it to a vocalist. I made my cut, and I was like hurt because now I don't want to ever hear the song. Every time I see the song, I'm like, fuck, that was my song.
But on the good note, you're getting paid from it. So
That's real engineers. That is a real engineer to tell you, yo, dope song, but you can't sing it.
and this is why, once again, going back to getting lit in the studio, this is why if you ever see your engineer and they're at the table, they're doing this and this. Then all of a sudden they do this. They put their hand on their forehead and they just rub their forehead. And
Yep.
they pinch the bridge of their nose.
Yep. Like, how can
Then
I?
they take the glasses off. Like, son of a bitch, he's fucking it up. He's gonna expect
How?
me to work a miracle.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm, mm.
But you know what? But that's real love, ladies and gentlemen. Real love is when your friends will tell you that you're wasting your time. A real friend is not going to tell you that you should quit while you're ahead.
I
What
wish
they will
someone
tell
would tell
you,
me some bullshit like that and not
oh,
help me grow. And not help
I've
me
had
grow.
people do that. I've had people do that. But here's one thing I can't stand that people do, and we'll leave this for an opening topic for tomorrow. When you break up with someone, or you stop being friends with someone, or someone y'all just have a falling out, why do you wait until the falling out to say that my music was trash? I'm like, wait a minute, you've
You
been driving
bitch ass,
around.
punk ass, pussy. You couldn't tell me that while we were
We-
beefing. No, we're going to discuss this right now. You couldn't tell me that when we were beefing. You wait till we stopped talking.
I had an ex said to me when we broke up, he dumped me. This is why I couldn't understand. I didn't do nothing wrong. He dumped me,
That's
and he
wild.
just was like, you know what, bitch? Because I was very, I don't get dumped. Okay.
Well,
I
listen to
felt
her. I don't get dumped.
I don't get dumped. And when I get dumped, I can't take it. And I literally, when we were really having a bad back and forth, and I was like, you know what? I said, that's why I just don't understand why I was with you to begin with. He's like, you know what? I just don't understand why you even made music. Your music was trash. I'm telling you straight up from my mouth. I was trying to be nice. I said, but what point was it? Was it trash when you were driving around knocking the shit?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
got some
Like,
explaining
what
to
point?
do.
At what point? Like, I can understand if you canceled me, right? Like Nicki Minaj, right? I canceled her, but she's not a bad rapper. She's not a bad rapper. I like her music. I just don't like her. But don't you? I understand you not liking me, but if you're gonna sit there and make it, we all used to talk about you. We used to be like, yo, this bitch is out with another song, and I was like, but you was my man. So you was the one that was taking me to the studio. You was the
Mhm.
one that was singing my shit word for word. Oh, these niggas ain't shit. Like I'm like, you're the one
This
singing my
song
shit.
is to you now.
And he was singing that shit heavy, driving around. Babe, guess what? I'm like, what? These niggas ain't shit. I'm like,
And now here it is months later. And you telling me my music's trash. That song particularly is for you now.
but I've had friends that did that to me too. When we have a falling out, and that's why your music's trash. And I'm like,
Nah,
well, we were friends for 10 years.
nah.
I would never say that. I have friends and their music is not good, and I've told them that their music is not good. Like, not even to be mean about it. I'm like, look, I like you cool, but you don't want to take no direction from me. But I still rock with you because you believe in yourself, you believe in your craft, you believe in you. I believe in you. But in order for you to get better, you have to be able to take criticism because this shit is not for everybody.
It sure the hell ain't.
So I'm a hater, right? I'm a hater because I'm telling you that whatever engineer that was one of the shirts I was making was fire your engineer. Because sometimes artists they get so offended. Like you're like, look, the mix is not good. What? What the fuck you mean? I said, but I'm not saying it against you. You, as the artist, should be in the session and saying to the engineer, look, you putting a little bit too many effects on my voice, or, at least actually have something to do in the studio besides drinking and smoking to say, yo, bro, Do you think you can like kind of lower, like, can you layer that a little bit? Because it just sounds very empty. Yeah, you may get an attitude with me, but I'm fucking paying you.
Right.
So unless I don't step on your toes, you don't step on mine. But if I don't like my mix, I'm gonna let you know that the mix is not good, and I'm not paying for that. So art engineers, that y'all need to be told something. Somebody needs to start speaking up because engineers, everybody mixes differently, but there's a universal law of mixing.
I mean,
Exactly, art lover. Sometimes people's voice gets lost because they won't say nothing. Exactly. I've heard so many amazing artists, but the moment you say it needs a better mix, everyone's a fucking hater. But you
y'all got to
getting
know how
mad,
to take constructive criticism and grow from that. You got
you
to.
getting mad. How do you get mad over something that you didn't do? You didn't mix the record. Your engineer did. Get mad at that motherfucker. Don't get mad
No,
at me.
it's also the artist's fault because they listen to that final mix and they let that shit go.
But they also keep listening. That's the thing. They listen to themselves so much that they don't hear any flaws. They don't hear any discrepancies. What I tell artists to do when y'all get out of the studio and you claim your shit is mixed and mastered, sit on that shit for about 10 days. Give it 10 days. Don't listen to it. Listen to it that day. Stay away from SoundCloud. Stay away from DistroKid. Don't even upload it. Come back and listen to it 10 days from then, sober,
On your monitors, in your bigs.
on your phone, in your monitors, in the car. If you still feel the same way, that it's hot, ain't shit wrong with it, then go ahead and upload it. But other than that, I have tons of songs that I've listened to 10 days later. And I'm like, yo, I gotta
Nah, that won't it.
I gotta tighten up this mix, or I gotta fix these vocals, or I send it to somebody else to do it. Because sometimes, as the producer, as the engineer, as the artist, you can't do everything yourself. If I had something, I'll go to 759 and say, "Yo, can you do me a favor? Could you listen to this mix for me and tell me what you think?" And she'll probably say, "It's good, but I think I have something I could bring to the table to make it better." Then I'd say, "Okay, send me I'll send you an email with the stems, and we'll work on it together, and I'll do a little split or whatever." But that's real friendship.
What your dad say? Just send me the stems.
Just send them over. But
Yo, your dad
if
gives
y'all are
no
gonna do,
fucks.
he
your,
keeps it real.
your dad is
He
cutthroat
keeps
as
it
hell. But
real.
that's who you need in your corner. That's who you need.
But that's why, and this is a little subtle shade to you BeatStars producers. That's why he has the same clients coming back 10, 20 years when with their kids. Because of the fact that he's real and he's honest. And if he can't mix something, he'll tell you, I can't mix this. I'm not even going to waste my time.
Well,
Come in and record it
well,
the
what's
right
wrong?
way.
What's wrong with it?
They'll say, "What's wrong with it? How did you record it? USB mic? That's why. Can't do that.
And not all mics are the same, ladies and gentlemen.
Not all mics are the same. And you cannot use your internal sound card from your fucking computer to expect a Beyonce like clean mix. Because y'all want clean ass mixes and y'all ain't even recording your shit right.
Do 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 do.
But that's another show.
Yeah.
I'm getting my dad set up, by the way, so that he can do some mixing tutorials for us on YouTube. And he's going to be doing that as his side hustle because, that's what we do.
Side hustle.
Right.
Yeah.
Art Lover says sometimes we just need to go sit down somewhere and get out of the way. Exactly.
Know when you're useless. Just know when you serve no purpose right now. And it's okay to not
Right.
serve a purpose.
And just make sure y'all collect your stems. Every time you leave your studio, I don't care if it's your homeboy, your homeboy's homeboy,
You
your
better
baby
get a
mom's.
flash drive, honey. You better keep a flash drive on you.
You don't ever leave the studio without your own session. And if they give you a problem about it, break their fucking screen.
See, now you're doing too much. You're promoting
I did
violence.
that. I did that. I smashed this nigga's screen right up. I said, "Oh, I can't get my sessions." Nah, because it's property of the. I said, "No, this is property of what?"
But I'm
I said,
paying you. This is my song.
let me get my stems, bro. Nah, I can't do that. I said, "Oh, okay." guess what? No, I can't do that and fucking smash the screen up.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you, you crazy bitch?
And it was really bad too because I just thought it was a screen, but it was actually one of those computers that had the hard drive in it.
You fucked it up for real. It was one of those all-in-ones. And you thought it
I
was
was
a
like,
screen.
I thought it was just a screen. No, but I replaced it because I felt that was
You
fucked
damn
up. I
right
just,
you was replacing it. Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't, I was angry because I felt like you're keeping something. That's like, we smashed and you keep my underwear and sending me home. That
Ew.
ain't right.
Ew,
It's cold outside.
that's nasty.
It's cold outside.
That's nasty. You, I don't even want to know what goes into your mind. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to stop. We're going to have to see you over here looking at people's titties and shit.
They're not titties. They're dead.
I don't,
It's dead.
it's a bustier. It's a bra. I don't care. You, yo, Selena was just on a couple days ago. I was like, yo, I watch it every time it come on. Abraham,
have
it's a bustier. No, it's not. It's a bra with sprinkly things on it. Oh my god, I love that movie. Rest in peace, Selena.
Favorite movies, yes.
Oh, Jesus. So, yeah, this is the end of the Random Talking Indie Music Show. We will be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for more random talk, more indie music, more foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans like Minx be throwing out here looking at people's tetas. With or without the bra. I mean, hell, if you're gonna go that far.
No, they got to be with the bra because it
The
just looks nice.
cleavage.
Cleavage.
Do you tell Gino any of this?
Of course.
You don't. I'm telling.
Because he really thinks he's like, yo, I think you're gonna leave me for a woman. I'm like, I would never date a woman because that means I would have to be the man. I would have to shave my head and do the whole young MA thing. I just
Shout out to everybody on Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Caffeine, Station Head, wherever we are, Zeno.fm, yo. We fuck with y'all the long way. We'll be back to.
make sure y'all follow me. He say shaking my head.
Me too.
Make sure y'all follow
Me too. Me too. The fuck?
Make sure y'all follow us. We are on Instagram. My Instagram is.
Where do I find these people in my life? Where do I find them, God? Help me.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Minx Radio. Y'all can definitely hit me up there. Or you guys can check out rtim.com. That's our website. And
We're also on Instagram at the Random Talking Indie Music Show on Instagram. You can follow me as well at 759_434. My Twitter is very long and y'all can't see it, so I can't type it. But Minx knows what it is.
Even that other shit is mad long. Random Talking Indie Music.
That is, and I spelled that shit out too. I always do that to myself. All of my emails are mad long. All of my handles are mad long. But at least you'll find us. We are everywhere. Just look up the Random Talking Indie Music Show, Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We are there.
We are there. Yes. Like swimwear.
We are there. Oh, look at that.
RTI.
Hey, look at you. Okay.
I love that.
The under third, I see you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You fancy.
Yeah.
So, artists, if you do want to send your music, please send Spotify links and MP3s only. Do not send anything other than what I just said, because if you do, it's getting deleted. If you send us a pack of beats that we did not ask for, Minx is going to sell them and split the profits with me. And that's just what we're going to do. Once again, we've got T-shirts. If y'all want to purchase one, they're not in the store, but if you want one, just hit us up. They will be made by Custom Ink, so please know that you'll be getting quality shirts. We've got Do You Dig or Do You Dig? Beats from the East. Nope. Deadass. More designs coming soon. Yeah. Follow the homegirl Minx on Caffeine. Y'all please share these lives and share the links, because we grow every damn week. We fuck with y'all, though. For real, for real.
Amen.
This bitch holla, amen. Okay. We out, y'all, till tomorrow. Peace out. Call and check on your folks. Let them know that you care. Practice safe distancing. I was gonna say safe sex, but that too.
I was about to say that. I was like,
practice safe sex and safe distancing. 6
Yes.
feet or 6 feet deep. Make your choice. Give me 6 feet or go 6 feet deep. God damn it. I said what I said. Give me 6.
And again, this is a random talk and any music show.
Shout out to our first time viewers. We do welcome y'all. So
Yes.
if this is the type of foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans that you're into, we are your ladies.
Amen.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.